Thank you for clicking on the video today, and what an exciting time it is. I am here to announce that I am starting a new series, and it will be me doing different Zentangle patterns, constructing different Zentangles. Maybe you're like me and maybe you felt over the last few years it's been hard to get back on the ball and get back into enjoying life or the plans that you had ahead of you. Well, I do a lot of art therapy, whether it's music therapy or arts and craft therapy. This year I've been doing a lot of different classes on Zentangles. I recommend this 100% if you have a licensed Zentangle specialist in your area or anyone who does official art therapy. I recommend you take it up, whether, like I said, it's music or arts and crafts or what have you. It's a great time to enjoy other people's company and get back into socializing that way. But what it also did for me is I really took to the Zentangle. As someone who is a little bit higher on the energy spectrum and lower on the concentration focus spectrum, I will say that this is a great way for me to do meditation. So I'm not very good at meditating where I'm not staying busy. But with the Zentangle, I find that I can do these doodles as I am either meditating on my day. I usually do it early in the morning, so I kind of plan for what I'm going to do for that day while I'm doing Zentangles, or I listen to audiobooks as I do them. And the way it keeps my left and right brain going, because there's a lot of geometry with this as well, is very conducive to me relaxing and centering myself. And well, number one, I'm doing it anyway. So now I'm just putting the camera on, and hopefully more people will try this as a form of bringing you some peace into your life. The benefit also, or the bonus though, is that you will be creating beautiful works of art. I do Zentangles in a couple of journals, and what I will tell you is this is something for your mental health. You don't have to be making works of art. You don't have to put so much effort into it that it no longer is peaceful or fun. If you do watch my crafts as well as these Zentangles, you will see I make a lot of mistakes. And so what I would recommend is maybe have some white out, or I use the Jelly Roll white gel pen, and if I make a mistake, I just wait for it to be nice and, because it is a marker, I make sure that it's dry and set, and then I just draw over it. Like I always tell everyone, arts and crafts are easy. You're usually using glue, you're using paint, anything can be fixed. So while you're doing these, you're going to make mistakes, and that's perfectly fine. It is something for you to meditate with, and if you get a beautiful work of art in the process, great. But if not, like I said, I just keep my journals, and when I do share them with others, I usually get lots of compliments, and people are very impressed that I did it, and I'm impressed myself because I was never a very good drawer. Like I said, I have trouble keeping focus and keeping my hands steady. So you'll see that as I do these, but I have noticed that I have improved since I started doing this. So again, this is just going to be a quick series. It's just going to be me showcasing a different pattern each day, and it will be in this style where it's just a time lapse sped up. So please don't expect a lot of talking or anything or detailed explanations when you see them. They're just going to be a little daily 1-minute YouTube short that shows me doing it, and hopefully you can pick up from that and run with it. If you do want more detailed information of any patterns, because I have found that having step-by-step instructions for the more complicated patterns is very extremely helpful, especially with pictures. And I do go crazy when I pick up a new craft or a new thing catches my interest, so I have way too many books on this. So if you're interested in any particular patterns and you want a more detailed video, just leave it in the comments and I'll try to do that. But like I said, this is just something I do every day for meditation, and I think that a lot of people would benefit from it. I'm just amazed that I haven't been doing this. I just thought it was just so hard, and honestly, it's not hard. It's like 4 basic shapes and shapes that you make when you write, and all the rest is just repeat. So I hope that everybody enjoys this. It's just a new kind of thing for me, because I am already doing it and I won't spend too much time editing it. I will be able to do it, but anything that is more detailed, of course, takes more time. But this I think I can do, because I do Zentangles for a good, part of my morning while I'm drinking my coffee and listening to my books. And I've read about 80 books this year so far. And we're not even halfway through. And that's because I do take a couple of hours, and I've stopped turning on the TV or going on social media or going on YouTube. And instead I've been listening to audiobooks on Libby and things like that. If you want any more details, please leave it in the comments. This is not going to change any of the other things that I do. I still do my crafts. I still do my home and gardening things. I have a whole bunch of videos I recorded of the gardening I've been doing this year. But of course, like I said, editing. So I have not done that yet, but edited it. But I have a bunch of DIY videos coming your way as well, but this is something that I've been doing, and it has taken away from the other things, but this is something that I'm very excited about, and I think it's very therapeutic, and I hear so many people who are struggling with their mental health since 2000. Well, it's been a rough period of time. So there's a lot of people who are struggling, and anything that I can do to help people get back on their feet, I want to try. Also, I think that people need to take the time to take care of themselves and to reprioritize and refocus. And I think meditation is a good way to get there. And this is just a form of meditation that I found that works for me. The other method, if you just heard, is my cat here, Dean Winchester. So I also recommend petting a cat. Thank you for staying till the end of the video. Remember, if we can do it, so can you. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.